Originally released in April of 2007 as part of a double feature titled Grindhouse, this action-exploitation horror film earned $30 million at the box office. The 114-minute script, penned by writer-director Quentin Tarantino, is told in two distinct halves, and while this is a brave technique, it almost ruins the movie. The R-rated story follows two different groups of women. Each are stalked by a crazy stuntman who uses his death-proof car to execute his victims. Taken individually, these two separate narratives are decently engaging and well acted, but since there's virtually no connection between them, and the one carryover that might have tied them together is abandoned, the result is a broken movie. Just as the plot becomes fully realized and truly climaxes, it completely resets, forcing the viewer to reinvest their time in a whole new group of characters all over again. Kurt Russell plays the murderous stuntman who is the only element to appear in both parts, but he remains absent for a very large portion of the film. And frustratingly, his deadly motivation is never explained or even examined. Those negatives aside, when he is on screen, he really sinks his teeth into the dark and mysterious character.
Why is your passenger seat in a box?
Well, this is a movie car. Sometimes when you're shooting a crash, director wants to put a camera in the car. You know, shoot the crash from the inside. That's where you put the camera. They call it a crash box here. There you go.
You know, when you asked to drive me home, you didn't mention your car didn't have a passenger seat.
Yeah, well, actually, I didn't ask to drive you home. You asked me for a ride, and I said yes. But look at the bright side, Pam. I won't be getting fresh putting my hand on your knee.
It is the bright side.
I thought so.
Forced to reveal his terrifying plans a bit early, Russell confesses, "I'm afraid you're going to have to start getting scared. Immediately." The first of the equally thin and underdeveloped stories follows Vanessa Ferlito, Cindy Portier, Jordan Ladd, and Rose McGowan. Later, the second half features real-life stuntwoman Zoe Bell playing herself, alongside Rosario Dawson, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and Tracy Thoms. They easily handle the trademark Tarantino dialogue, filled with irrelevant discussions and loads of pop culture references. Death Proof itself is littered with unnecessary gimmicks and visual ideas. The audio, meanwhile, is a deliberate mess, with the majority of the sound only coming out of the right channel. The director himself admitted to over-tweaking the production. Even the actual film itself was physically scratched to achieve a dirty and used look. It's all intended to give the movie an overt throwback style, but ultimately it's just distracting and obnoxious. Despite its many and obvious faults, individual sequences and character interactions work really well, like when Russell attempts to cash in on a radio contest he supposedly won, or the climactic car chase through the hills of Tennessee. I don't really understand why Bell had to ride atop a Dodge Challenger at 70 miles an hour, but the scene, especially the stunt itself, is very impressive. Besides a few themes from David Arnold, almost the entire soundtrack is non-original music, and most of that is 70s era rock and funk. Ultimately, this picture is little more than shallow popcorn entertainment for fans of old-fashioned exploitation slashers. Arguably the most disappointing film in Tarantino's catalog, Death Proof is still a solid bit of disposable fun and action. I thought it was a good movie.